Can she bake a cherry pie, Billy boy, Billy boy? Can she bake a cherry pie, charming Billy? She can bake a cherry pie fast as you can blink your eye, but she's a young girl and cannot leave her mother. Oh. I wish I could play like Robert Plant or one of those great blues musicians, you know. But I'm just better with the traditional songs. I learned to play my harmonica from my Pentecostal minister when I was about 10 years old. And so kind of, you know. But some of the people that I know that can play a pretty decent sounding blues style harmonica can't play a melody. So there you go. And if you're gonna go like sing around the campfire and you play like She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain or something like that, hey, I'm your man. They say it's good to do this. Suck the moisture out of it before you put it away. So anyway, boy, you folks lucky. Maybe some of you won't consider me being lucky in that case. What do I do with that? Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm going to need this for later. What was I saying about being lucky? Oh, hold on. I forgot the intro. Don the Fez. Greetings, fellow citizens, and welcome to another Fez Night. Tonight's Fez Night shall be called Forbidden Fez. Cheers. Yeah, I didn't post a Fez last week, and you're going to have to understand, sometimes I just don't feel like posting a Fez Night. So, yeah, things go well. You probably saw part 1 of the Fez, which is my car vlog, which I have never done before. I doubt I'll probably do that again. I don't know. And I was saying about being lucky. I did a 55-minute long Fez and forgot to turn the mic on. Okay? And that's not the first time. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've done that. Damn, if I only had a professional crew, writers, and if I got paid for this. But I don't. And I don't feel like talking about everything I talked about over again. So, hey, and it's already like I had a rehearsal, so I'll just be able to right through, okay? So I want to give a shout out to Riley, okay? Hey, Riley, thanks for doing the Fez Night. I'm glad you you put on the Fez that I sent you, and I'm glad that it fit, okay? One thing about some of the Fezes that I've sent out in the past, and that with that Fez, and look, you know, my apologies, I can't really afford to go out and buy Fezes right now, but I don't like the tassel hanging down really low, and these Fezes usually come with the tassel hanging out about this low. I don't like it. It bothers me if it's touching my face and all that. So the Fez that I sent you, and which I just, you know, be honest, I just didn't like. I just never wore it. I like everything to come in 3s, so I had 3 Fezes. Now I just have 2. Maybe I'll buy another one someday with another color. But you know, just I don't know. The black I thought would be cool, but I just never ended up wearing it. And so so you get it. And anyway, I hope you don't feel bad, you know, I'm sending you like secondhand stuff. But hey, I never wore it. It's like brand new, okay? But I did trim the tassel off. And so that's why some of them have a longer tassel, you know, whatever. And yeah, and Riley did a great Fez Night. Some of you that have known me for quite a while know that I've been pretty critical of Riley in the past. There's something about his style that sometimes rubs me the wrong way. I didn't care for some of the pranks he's pulled off, and he's jerked my chain a few times, said some things about me that I wasn't too fond of. But hey, that's all the thing with YouTube, and politics can make strange bedfellows, and I've come to realize that basically Riley is a good person, you know, is a decent sort, you know, and so I was happy to send him a Fez. He did another Fez Night, which I was very flattered with, but he had this little plastic cup. It was like, turned it upside down, and that was his Fez. So I told him, I said, look, if you're going to do Fez Nights, and you want a proper Fez, I'll send you one. And he said, okay. So he sent me his address. Timmy was saying more than once, oh, You know, you said you'd never give Riley your docs. I never said that. I said I probably wouldn't believe almost anything Riley says in a video. But that's what you do, man, okay? I'm not knocking it. People love you. Some of you love you for that because you get things over people. Got stuff over me on a couple occasions. And but what I did say is I said, well, I wouldn't trust a lot of what he says, but I would trust him with my docs. And that's what I said because I've seen Riley get so many packages. He's got so many different people's docs, and he has never dropped them. Never dropped anybody's docs. Even when people turned on him, and I don't know whether this is all staged, but people turned on him and burned his shirts. It seemed like Big Joy for Boston kind of turned on Riley, and that seemed pretty real. I don't think that was staged. Tennessee guy, I think, kind of got angry with Riley too, and you know, Riley could be a real jerk and drop people's docs, but I trust you, Riley, with my docs, okay? And that's why I put the return address on the box, you know, let you know. So anyway, so cheers to Riley. Politics makes strange bedfellows. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Cheers. Yeah, but I've come to, and I've never hated Riley. I was just like, oh brother. Some of this stuff, I'm like, oh brother. But I really did like your video about Jesse passing on, because what I liked about it is, like, you know, you had people going. Me, I was like, whoa, oh, and then the video ended with you kind of letting us know the dog opened its eyes and was okay and everything. And so rather than dragging it on for days, you know. And really, you know, the thing is that I find some of your pranks upsetting with is that it plays on people's good hearts. Now, people might be cynical enough to go, no, people don't really mean it. But you know what? There are people that feel for you. If they hear that you've got cancer, or, you know, somebody close to you died, or whatever, there are people, I believe this, that are empathetic. You know, the word would not exist if some humans did not express empathy or sympathy. But empathy to me is stronger. Empathize is when you know how it feels. So anyways, cheers, Riley.